Hey there, fellow socializers, the ones that want to improve and just become an awesome person. This week we're focusing on building our social skills, in particular balancing how much value we give to conversations in contrast to the amount of questions we're asking. As you can see, I'm not well yet, so I'm home. I haven't done any socializing today, so I thought I'd share a little bit of video I filmed last Sunday. I actually talked about Ramit, the guy who inspired this video, his advices for how you should take control of the conversation. And I also included a piece of video material from Ramit when he's actually talking about this towards the end. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll look forward to see you tomorrow. Take control of the conversations. I mean, if you're having a conversation, you can choose to be the active or the passive part in this. If it comes to an awkward silence, be the one that actually takes responsibility for that. Don't just let it hang there. Make a move. Take it to the next level. So maybe someone asked you something and it was a dead-end question. Move the conversation further. Like, oh, what about that thing you were talking about earlier? How did that ever play out? Or just something like that. Don't let it hang. Be the one that takes charge. People aren't always that socially skilled, so make sure that you can be the host of this conversation and make sure it's gonna be a good one.
That's what I work on. I help you interact with this rich world.
So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. How long you been doing that?
About 3 years. I don't know where you're going from there.
You can't depend on me to guide the conversation.
Yeah. I've been doing it for about 3 years. The first year or so was mostly a learning experience, but then...
I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your career at this point. We're in the social world, remember?
Right.
They're done. We're done with video game stuff. Let's move on. You don't even want to talk about your video game job.
So
Why do you keep talking about it?
How do you go from A to B? You said it's weird to put it in the same sentence. So
Dude,
what do you,
all right,
like,
we're going to
where do you
switch
put it?
roles. I'm you, you're
Yeah.
me. So back up and ask me the question, oh, that sounds pretty interesting. How long you been doing that?
Oh, so that's pretty interesting. How long have you been doing that?
I've been there about 3 years. Hey, let me ask you a question. You know that guy in the audience who asked the question about the hot sauce? Do you know what he was talking about?
I have no clue.
Okay, what just happened there?
You made the transition.
I did it.
Sure.
I leaned in. Hey, let me ask you a question. Leaned in. I mean, that's just a typical body language thing. I want to just like, it's like we're getting a little intimate. I got to ask you this question. It's been on my mind. Like, oh, I'm like wondering. Or like, oh my God, did you see that thing over there? Whatever.